Everybody, welcome back. We are tonight, no, that sucks. Welcome back, everybody. We are here in Whitman for this episode. I'm joined with my guest, Leila. She is the owner of this fantastic healing farm. I don't like any of that. Give me a second. I should have drank or something. I feel so off right now. I didn't even name the show. It's ridiculous. I'm better than this. All right, here we go. Everybody, welcome back. Histories and Hauntings. Your host, Matt Warner. I'm here in Whitman tonight. Our episode is taking place at a very, very special location and I'm excited to be here. I'm here with Leila, the owner. I'm here with Leila, the owner of this farm, and she's gonna explain exactly what they do here, and I cannot wait to dive right in. Thank you for having us out. I really appreciate this.
I'm excited.
So can you tell everybody a little bit about this place?
Sure. This is the Healing Path Care Farm. We are traditionally trained therapists who provide the typical cognitive behavior therapy, mindfulness, relaxation, but we do it in this beautiful farm setting. Instead of sitting in an office with your therapist, we're out with the animals and taking them on walks around town, things like that.
So obviously I put out a call looking for, cool, unique places that wanted investigations done. Mm-hmm. What kind of experiences have you had here that led you to say this needs to happen?
Lots of experiences. I think there are 3 ghosts at least here. I bought the farm from a woman named Vivian. I never met her, but from what I understand, her brother died in the house, and I don't know if he was a prankster, I don't know what it was, but I guess he always kept the doors locked, and like EMTs had to climb in through windows and stuff, and there's lots of things that happen with doors being opened and things out of place, and the deadbolt was locked from the inside, and none of my team did it. None of the people did. I feel like Frank, the father who built the farm, is in the barn. I just feel like he's leaning up against one of the beams in the barn, and that's where he hangs out. Other people have felt that too without us talking to each other about it. Someone will say, yeah, that's what I thought too.
Okay.
And the third is Maggie. I feel like when we're doing any kind of a deep clean, there's lots of noise upstairs and when there's nobody up there, so.
Huh. Now, do you think she's noisy because she's happy you're cleaning?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I think she likes
could have gone either which way.
Right. I think she's happy when we're deep cleaning and she appreciates that.
Okay. Do you know the year the farm was built?
Yes.
Okay.
The small part of the barn was built in 1937.
Okay.
And the bigger part was built in 98.
Wow. All right. So it's got some history to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be really interesting to do. I've never investigated a barn or a farm before, so this is a first for me. I'm really excited. And like I'd mentioned to you when I first talked to you about this, I love what you're doing here. So it's important for me to be here. And I appreciate you letting us come here and do this and
Thank you.
Shed a light on, the haunting that's going on. And
Yeah.
we're going to do a whole bunch of different experiments tonight.
Okay.
Nothing outrageous or anything like that, but are you going to join us in the investigation?
Yes, I'm excited.
I love that.
I'm happy that they're here. I want to know more about them, and I'm excited to see what we have.
That's what I like to hear. A lot of people will be happy they're there, and then there's those people that don't want them there, and it's like, well, they were there first.
Yeah.
The year is 1712, and the town of Abington is incorporated after being named 6 years prior. What was originally East Abington became Rockland in 1874, and South Abington became Whitman in 1875. Join me, Matt Warner, as we dig into the histories and hauntings of Old Abington.
Some energy just went right through me as I walked in this kitchen. What the hell was that? Yeah, showing me those cabinet doors and that door, those aren't just going to open on their own, especially with the magnetic catches that you can clearly hear. Has anyone witnessed them open on their own or just come in to see them open?
No, I come in and see them open.
Anything else down here on the first floor?
We used to have a different fish cabinet, and one time that was opened and stuff was strewn everywhere. And I called one of the clinicians who used to work here and said, hey, what did you do with the fish? You didn't clean up after yourself. And she said, no, I thought you were here and you did that, so I didn't change anything.
A lot of door stuff here.
Yes.
Doors and cabinets,
stuff.
like that's. And you mentioned earlier Joseph?
Joe, yeah.
Joe?
Joey, Joe.
I wonder what the obsession with doors and locks was.
I don't know. I've been told by a couple people in town who had to come and provide help. Front door would often be locked, so they'd have to climb in through one of the windows, and they said, yeah, there were issues with locked doors.
So I brought a ton of different stuff today. I actually, like a professional, charged all my batteries. I'm thinking out here where we have this little area where things tend to move. I've got this really unique motion sensor device that we can just leave here.
Okay.
But how it works is when I turn it on, this is like a 360-degree sensor, and the lights will light up if anything crosses its path. That way, while we're throughout the house, if we hear anything, it'll calibrate. It'll make me look stupid. And now if something goes by it, no, it's not going to catch any cabinets. So why don't I put it here? Okay, now we've got a DJ. Maybe this isn't the right place for this one.
Maybe upstairs?
I could put this in front of the closet where the static cam is. That way we have dual corroborations. I'll do that. I'm gonna run up there and put that up there now.
So.
Yes, we got the camera there. So I'm thinking put it right in here on something. Let me see here.
Flip the tissue box on its side.
You know what? I don't like it. Too many false negatives. But I can put the REM pod up there. We'll hear that from outer space. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's in a shot.
You cool with that?
Yeah. How did you get involved with this side of therapy? Because it's an interesting path.
Yeah, I've been a traditional therapist for a long time, and my kids are in 4-H, which is like Scouts, but for agriculture. And we fostered a baby lamb, and I brought her to work with me. And I was working with a guy covered in tattoos, grew up in gangs. He had seen and done some stuff. And
It wasn't me, by the way. I know no gang life,
Nope,
just the tattoo part.
wait, lights are turned off.
Frank doesn't want us out there.
He walked into my office one day and he stood there in the door and he goes, "That's the cutest effing thing I've ever seen in my life." And proceeded to roll around on the floor for 45 minutes giggling. And I was like, hey, wait a minute, this might be something.
That's fantastic.
So
That's
that
awesome.
was about 7 years ago. 5 years ago, we bought the farm. And I love it. It's my happy place.
This is the barn.
This is the barn.
All right. Okay. Chickens.
Chickens, bunnies, goats, and sheep in here. Probably a few rats.
That rooster must make a lot of noise in the morning. You guys got it made in there. So whereabouts in here is where you think Frank hangs out?
I think Frank hangs out leaning right against this post.
Right there. Okay.
This chicken wire is new. I hope he doesn't disagree with that.
All right. So what I'm thinking is for his, hangout spot, put some sort of proximity device that we could hear go off if anything happens. Have you had any other activity in here besides this general spot?
Right before you called me, I think, I was in there getting hay, and I thought I saw my husband walk that way underneath the stairs, which made sense. He likes the goats. The goats are over there. 2 seconds later, my husband came walking this way.
Ah,
And he said, no, I didn't go over there. And I was like, all right, well, Frank's walking around then.
interesting.
There's yoga classes upstairs sometimes. And I think we were banging on the floor. And then we stopped and the banging continued down here.
Really?
And the instructor was like, what is that? And I said, it's just Frank.
Don't mind him. Mm-hmm. Okay.
This is Miss Hazel.
Take a look.
Hazel is the black one here. Queen Shorty.
Goat selfies? Come on. What about you? What about you, bud? I'm a big fan of goats. Animals should be on every investigation.
I know.
Do any of the animals ever get spooked out?
I don't think so.
That's a good thing. Because if they did, then that would make me kind of, not concerned for you, but I'd be like, all right, what's going on here?
What are they sensing?
That's good.
Yeah, I don't think so. I fell in love with this property partly because of its location and the potential that I felt it had. I never met the woman who I bought the farm from, Vivian, but I fell in love with the place and I wrote her a letter explaining what care farming is, where people from the community would come here and find a safe, comfortable, peaceful place to talk about some hard things. And I explained that care farming model to her in a letter. I told her that I would love her farm and make it the best I could. And thankfully, she chose us.
I'm going to actually start with dowsing rods. Have you ever seen or used dowsing rods? Mm-mm. Okay. It's a very, very old-timey technique, the spiritualist movement. They were originally used to find water, things like that. But spirits can manipulate them as well to answer yes and no questions, kind of point to things. So I like using those, and I think that I'll try it at the foot of the stairs where Frank hangs out and see what happens. And we can try some other techniques, some spirit box things, see if we can get him to talk.
Okay.
And see if he's here.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
Just said shut the lights off. You ready?
Yeah.
We're gonna film from this angle.
With the light behind you?
Yeah.
All right, so I think I'm going to start with dowsing rods, see if we get any responses from them, whoever it may be. Hopefully it's Frank and he wants to talk to us, but for a long time I used dowsing rods. They didn't work for me. I thought they were kind of a sham. Kept trying it. After a while they started working for me, and now I really like them. They're basically just simple L-shaped copper rods. They have a little plastic sleeve on them so that they can swing freely. I like to hold them ever so slightly below parallel so that they have free motion. And I'll start with a question or two, and then if you have questions that are yes or no or directional, feel free to ask him. He might answer to you better than me because he doesn't know me yet.
Okay.
So the first one we always lead with, if there's any spirits here, can you show me your yes? So cross for yes. All right, and now I'm going to ask you, if there's any spirits here, can you show me your no? Okay, so cross is going to be yes, wide open is going to be a no. So is the spirit that's in this area, is that you, Frank? That's a very solid yes. These are pulling already. This is pretty good. I'm going to ask nicely if you could point to where you are in the room right now, please. Now what I like to do with that response is I'll turn my direction. I'd ask you one more. Hold on. Can you point one more time in the room where you are, please? All right. That's where you say you see him all the time, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, Frank. I'm going to explain what I'm doing here. I'm just here to try and confirm your presence and a couple other people's presence. It's all in good nature. Everybody likes having you around. They're happy that you're still here at the farm, helping out. Do you like what's going on at the farm nowadays? Very quick yes. That's good. They're trying to do a good job here, and it's a really nice place. Are you responsible for opening the doors and letting the animals out in that cold weather? You don't want to answer that? I'm going to ask you again. Are you the one that opened the doors and let the animals out in the winter? Nope. Do you know how the animals got out? No. Okay. Do you have any questions you want to ask him?
I want to know if he wants more locks. Is my feeling right that he wants doors locked?
Okay. Frank, do you want more locks around here? Better security? So yes, it took you a while to get there. Do you have specific areas in mind where you think you would like them? You don't have to say it out loud.
Yeah, I have a thought of where I could be better.
Okay. I'm going to ask him to point. That's why I wanted to know
Okay.
if you had an idea. That way I can't influence anything. Frank, can you point the rods to where you think there needs to be better locks? This door here. Turn again. Can you point one more time to where you think the locks need to be better? What are you doing? Oh, you got two directions. He's still pointing directly at this door. And then whatever's straight back that way.
Does he want better locks on the paddocks out back?
Okay. Is it the paddocks out back that you want locked up better? Yes. I'm pretty sure she'll work on that for you.
Does he only stay in the barn?
Do you only stay in the barn? Nope.
No. Does he go in the little house?
Do you go in the little house? Yes. Okay.
That was his workshop. That's where all of his supplies were stored. For his
That would make
business.
sense. Do you like what they've done with the little house? That's a yes.
Okay.
It wasn't a super fast yes, but I think it was more like a yeah, I'm all right with
I
it.
bet it's not super fantastic.
They're doing a good thing here. I know you must know that.
Is he bothered by all the kids in there?
Is it because of all the kids in there?
No.
No.
I was going to say it's all right, Frank. They drive me crazy sometimes.
Are you happy being here, Frank? Yes. Good. I'm not going to overwhelm you with questions with these. We're going to try something else in a few minutes, but I want to ask you something. Is there anyone else out here with you? That's not a very good answer. I need a real one. What about Margaret? Is she out here with you? Very slow yes. Is Margaret in the house right now? Yes. Okay. I've got another question for you. I know you're probably so sick of these questions. Is Joey in the house? Yes. Okay.
Pretty fast, right?
Yeah, it was a pretty quick one. So kind of like what you thought seems to be the case. What the hell was that? Is that a rabbit? Is there rabbits in here?
He's probably a rat.
That thing was huge. Ghosts don't scare me that much, but critters going by my ankle at Mach 5 do. Good Lord. I hope you caught that on camera, Seth.
Is my rat problem worse than yours ever was, Frank?
It's a good question. Are they worse now, Frank? That was an easy and fast yes.
Oh, crap. Sorry, man.
She's trying, she's trying.
I have a lot more animals than you did.
That sounded like a footstep over there, not a hoof.
I think it was a goat sneezing.
You would definitely know the sounds better than me.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine trying to investigate here without you here. I'd be like, what the hell was that? All right, Frank, I'm gonna put these away for now. I'm gonna thank you for chatting with us, giving us some confirmations. And maybe while you're on the other side, you can do something about these rats. Everybody would be happy about that. But we'll talk to you again in a little bit. Thank you. It was interesting. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes I don't do anything, but they were definitely responsive today. I'm trying to see what we could put on those.
So the rats eat the chicken food?
Yep.
All right. So that is another version of a proximity sensor. Roughly a 21-foot range and 360 degrees. It's hard to determine if it's us right now setting that off, but if we're not here and then we hear it go off, obviously. All right, so that wasn't me. Was that you, Frank? You can walk up to it. It won't hurt you or take anything from you. It just makes noise. So I just put a K2 meter on the bottom step. What that does is it just measures fluctuations in electricity in the air. So if something sets that off and it is spiritual and it's giving off energy, it should light up that as well. Just something to back it up if it works. And now it's super quiet. Frank's probably like, I'm done. This one that I'm going to use tonight, you guys haven't seen this one yet. This is essentially a spirit box on steroids. It's the best of the best. A friend of mine makes these things. I'm still not very good with it, so I don't know how well we're going to get for responses. But as opposed to having an actual antenna, you put your finger over the antenna and you become the antenna for this device, which theoretically will bring the spirit to you. But you have adjustments over the scan speed, the reverb, the echo. I know you've probably never seen anything like this before, but you can use it to generate words to talk to us. Can you tell us your name?
You know,
I feel like you're trying to answer us. I'll slow the scan down a little bit. The hell was that? Do you have anything you'd like to say to us? I don't know. I don't feel like we're getting anything with
Did you
this.
say my name?
Did you hear your name?
Maybe.
Can you repeat that name you just said, please? That was Espanol. Can you at least tell us where you'd like us to go, please?
You want us to go upstairs?
Do you think we should go upstairs? You think it's worth it?
Frank was the original owner of the farm, Frank Crowley. He was the flooring guy in town, from what I understand. And I feel like he hangs out in the barn in one particular spot, just sort of leans up against the post with one knee up. I feel like that's where he is a lot. And his wife, Maggie, I have heard, told her family she's never leaving the farm. And I think that's true.
Oh, this is cool up here.
Thanks.
I'd hang out up here all the freaking time.
It's wonderful when it's raining.
Oh, and there's chairs and everything. Look at that. You can kind of feel energy up here.
You don't?
No, I do. You're like, it's not heavy, but you feel an energy. What an awesome space. You must have some horrendous spiders in here, though.
I had a lot of spider webs, so I'd imagine.
Yeah, the damn movie Arachnophobia. That barn, when that happened. Oh, God. It's hard to describe what energy I'm actually feeling. I feel energy like a human barometer. I can just tell that there's something here. Not heavy or dark or dense. It's just, energy, for lack of a better term. It's not a bad thing. And I didn't get anything like that downstairs, but as soon as I came upstairs, I could feel it. But it's, like I said, it's more of a welcoming thing. Like I can go into a place and tell oftentimes if it's good or bad or otherwise. And this is the first time I've felt anything on the property in any direction. And it feels nice. That's why, like, when I walked up here, it felt like a nice energy. Maybe Frank kicks it up here. I don't know. We're gonna find out. One of my favorites, I'm gonna set this at the top of the stairs. The Paranormal music box. Yes, it's shaped like a coffin. How this works is it works off of motion. This is the sensor right here. If anything trips it, it plays this terrifying little tune, lets you know something's in the area. My first experience was with this. I was at an investigation with a group of deaf people, and the only other person I could hear was sound asleep. For whatever reason, my deaf friend owns one of these, probably because she doesn't know how terrifying it sounds. Mm-hmm. At 3 a.m, it started going off. I didn't know she owned it. I didn't know what it was. I started freaking out, so I texted her, because obviously I can't sign in the dark, or at all for that matter. And I was like, what the hell is that? She's like, oh, it's just the Paranormal music box. And I was like, why do you own it? She's like, oh, because I can see it. I said, but you don't know how awful it sounds. So she laughed, and she thought that was real funny. This thing went off, on and off, for 45 straight minutes. And it finally stopped. And she texted me, she goes, there's something walking around my bed, like, underneath it. And I said, well, have a nice sleep. Good night. See you in the morning. I don't care. So that's my introduction to the Paranormal music box. I'm going to set it at the top of the stairs. That way, if anything comes up the stairs, it'll catch that. You'll get to hear what it sounds like because it will calibrate itself. These batteries are super fresh. I charged everything up today. It'll light up right here when you turn it on. Okay, so now it's calibrated. So if anything comes up the stairs, yeah. So we'll have that there, and then what I want to put in the middle of the room, actually, this will be the first time that I can think of that I've put this on carpet. So this is static dome. It works off of static electricity. There's a stationary light that stays on all the time in the middle. All of these ones are different colors, so that whichever direction that energy comes from, you can tell where it's coming from by the color it lights up. So with a carpet, we might be able to set it off. But as you can see, your hand isn't going to do it. Yeah, so I can create a little static. There it is. See how it lights up different colors? No one's around it, it's not going to do it automatically. So a lot of times the spirits, see? That could have been residual static energy from me just doing that. We'll dismiss that. I have another device here. It's a built-in EMF and REM pod. It'll tell us the temperature. It's 75 degrees up here. And then if I add the REM to it, just like the one we have stationary in the house, if anything gets near it, we'll know. I'll set that over here. Can anyone tell me why that's going off? Me neither. Might try the rods again. All right, Frank, or anyone else that might be in the area wants to come up and say hi to us. We've got a few different things out. None of them will hurt you or take anything from you. All things that are just going to help us determine if you're here or not. All right, I'll try the rods sitting down. If there's any spirits up here, can you show me your yes? Okay, thank you. Can you show me your no? Can you point in the room where you are, please? Okay. Are you behind Seth? Yes. Give him a little pat on the shoulder. Tug on his shirt or something. Let him know you're over there. He loves that. It's his favorite. Have we spoken with you yet tonight? No? Okay. Is there more than one of you up here? Yes. Okay. That makes more sense. Did you live on the farm? This spirit is not very good at these. No offense, you probably have no idea what I'm even doing. Makes two of us.
Did they live near the farm?
Ask it again.
Did you live near the farm?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Can you point to where you grew up or where you lived? Okay. Do you have a realization just there?
Yeah.
I love that. Let me ask it one more time and see if it ties in. Can you point to where you grew up or where you lived, please? All right, so that's twice that way. You think you have an idea?
Uh-huh.
Okay, if you want to ask questions based upon your hunch, we can go that route, or you could just talk about what you think it is.
Have I met you?
It's a quick yes.
Do you want me to ask who I think it is?
Sure.
Is it you, Suzanne?
So who is Suzanne?
I didn't know you passed, Suzanne. I'm sorry. Suzanne's Viv's caretaker
Oh, the one that took care of Vivian?
that I met and talked with.
So you weren't sure that she has passed? You're not sure if she has passed?
It was a distinct possibility.
Okay. Just thinking out loud in instance if you're like, oh, Suzanne, sorry to hear. And then she's like, what the hell? I'm still here. Like, just wanted to be sure about that. So what, did she live right there? Mm-hmm. Wow.
That's Muffin the cat.
I was figuring that it was a real cat.
I can't believe I haven't thought of this, but I guess I want to know if Vivian's here, too.
Is Vivian here also? Yep. Yep. Get that rat, will you? I want to see it again. Are the two of you up here with us right now? Yes. Oh, it's the cat. You just proved our equipment works. Thank you. You got a belly full of rat? What are you doing up here? You should be hunting. You good? There we go. Yeah, you can hang out here. You can bless my rods. I mean, having a black cat just show itself up on an investigation is pretty awesome. So, hey, kitty, where's the spirits? You want to take us on a hunt? Hey, you want to get him? You don't like this game? Do you want to keep talking to us, or are you done with us? Should we stay? Nope. All right, I'll ask you one more question and then I will politely leave. Can you point to where you want us to go next? Is that what the house is? Mm-hmm. Okay. How you doing, kitty? What do you think we should go in the house? All right, one thing I wanted to add to this closet. Can we kill that light that's above your head?
Yep.
Yes.
I can't see anything.
Well, I'm adding.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, so there's reports of, I guess, activity in the closet, or the closet area. So we've got the REM pod in the doorway. Anything crosses around that, it's gonna light up, make some noise. The laser grid's doing its thing right now because you can see the moth flying through it and lighting up every time it goes over the green. And then the K2 is on the floor as well, which will give us another opportunity to sense it. I'm going to take it back hundreds of years and do a Victorian era ringing of the bell to invite the spirits in. I'm pretty sure it's 3 rings, so that's what we're gonna do. We're inviting anyone in that would like to speak with us. We just want to know who's up here and why. And we're not asking you to leave either. We're just purely curious. You can let us know you're here by interacting with one of the devices, knocking on the wall or the floor. So the thing with the laser grid, obviously you see all the green dots on the wall. If something goes in front of it like that moth just did, it breaks the path. I think we'll try a spirit box up here. This is going to be obnoxiously loud when I turn it on, so just bear with me. So this device allows you to speak with us.
Yeah.
Pull some words from it as it scans. Could you tell us your name, please? What about any of our names? Could you say one of our names? Do you like having us out here? I'm going to switch the frequency to AM real quick. I really feel it works better. I don't know if this is more helpful, but you can still try to talk to us through this. Do you have any questions you want to ask?
I don't know. I guess I wish I knew if Maggie was here, or Vivian, or Joe.
Is Vivian or Margaret or Joe here? Would you like us to leave? I'm not even hearing anything off of this. Well, if you don't want to talk to us in this room, I think we're going to go across the hall and see if anybody wants to chat over there. Doesn't seem like they want to use the spirit box at all tonight. Been very ineffective, which I guess in a way, as a person that likes to debunk everything, is good because, you know, If it worked every time, everywhere, you'd have to question it.
Joey, the brother, who lived here his whole life, and he passed away in the house, I've heard. I heard he's a prankster. He had issues with locks, I guess. People had to climb in the windows during emergencies. So I feel like he messes with the doors and the locks.
So one of the reports of this doorway is that it'll be open sometimes when they come in, you know, a couple inches, sometimes further. Upon investigating the door itself, I mean, it's a heavy, solid wooden door. If you leave it open, it doesn't swing on its own, so it is actually pretty plumb, which is great for an old house, but it won't latch no matter how hard you try on the strike plate. Now, that being said, if the windows are closed, right now there's an AC window unit in it. If it's time of year there's no window units in and the windows are closed and you close that door, it's going to create a vacuum, which could then in turn pull this door open and create the idea that the door was open magically. Can't test it now because there's an AC in the window, but we can come back in the winter and try that out. So in this room, we're going to try again. We're going to ring the spirit bell, see if we can invoke someone to come in and hang out with us. We're going to use, I found my really good pendulum that I like. It's Tiger's Eye, and it's actually a little skull, because of course it is. I'm going to do the ringing of the bell again. We're inviting you in to come and chat with us. Follow the sound of the bell and come find us. So I have a pendulum mat here, or board, however you want to look at it. There's a few different options on it. You got the yes options, no, maybe, now or wait. Can't use those. Generally use it for yes and no type of stuff. Similar to the rods, theory is that the spirits can channel through you and use your energy. Is there any spirits in the room that would like to speak with us? Okay, that's swinging to a yes. Did you live on the farm? Okay, that's a no. Have we spoken with you already tonight? Yes. Was it upstairs in the barn? The cat? What the hell was that?
I think so. Yeah. Freaking us out, Muffin.
Muffin Man, what are you doing? Come here, help out. Put your paws on this thing for us, will you? Come here. You're the good luck charm. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna ask that again. Were we speaking with you in the upstairs of the barn? I know I was talking to you in the upstairs of the barn. I was talking to you this time. Can I have you pull this in the direction to where you are in the room? Getting a yes. Oh, hello. Are you gonna try and mess this up on me? Are we talking with Joe or Joey? I'm getting a yes.
Sorry.
Little cat butt on Sunday night. I love it. What are you doing?
Is your butt on camera?
Stealing my spotlight. A little motorboat. You're okay. Hey, you know what? You coming on my next investigation. You're part of the cast. Joey, are you the one that plays with all the locks? That's a pretty resounding yes. You're not supposed to scratch that stuff. You know you're gonna get in trouble. You're gonna fall, you know. I'm gonna do everything I can to save you.
I wonder if he messes with the locks to annoy people.
You wanna ask that?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Joey, do you mess with the locks to annoy us?
Sure does. I was wondering if it was a prank, mischievous type thing, because it seems like that would be.
Yeah.
Like, why else would you do that to somebody? Like, especially knowing that people had to hop in the windows to come in this house. Like, that's funny to me because I didn't have to experience it.
Yeah.
But
You're not mad at us, are you, Joey?
are you mad at them, Joey? Nope.
Okay.
That's a hard no.
Okay, good.
Look at that thing go. You coming up? Yeah, this is better. Jeez,
Did you open the door in here?
Ask him.
Joey, did you open the door in Haley's office?
Yep. Do you ever interact with the cat that I'm sitting with? Light, yes. Is it Vivian that's opening the cabinets? That's what it says. Probably makes sense since she was the last one here and it was recent enough.
I have a lot of her things in the cabinet still.
Well, that makes even more sense now. Do you have anything you'd like to tell any one of us? What the hell was that? This whole thing pulsed and it went into my wrist. I felt like a pull and an electricity went right into here.
Like a zing?
It was, I don't know how to explain it. It was weird and now my palm hurts. Did you do that, Joey? That's not nice. It was weird. Did you just do that on purpose? No, okay. Just making sure. Well, we thank you for communicating with us. That was so weird. I don't know, I wish I could describe what that felt like better. Oh, Mr. Muffins. How do you feel after getting some of those answers?
Makes sense with what I've heard about him and...
I mean, I wish that with what we do, there was more definitive, like, no, this is the real deal. This is an actual answer. It's all just, it's breadcrumbs to what you actually want. It's like getting almost all of a recipe and kind of winging it versus having everything you need. But I think it's been quite an interesting investigation here. And, you know, walking your property and everything, I didn't feel unwelcome, anything negative whatsoever. It feels very loving and happy here. And it definitely feels like the energy just enjoys being a part of what you're doing. And especially with this interaction here, Frank out in the barn, he seemed great. And then whomever we were talking to upstairs, the two of them, I think what you're doing is wonderful. And I think I'm gonna steal your cat. Bro, I haven't cared about a cat this much in a hot minute. You are a good cat. I'm gonna have to come back and visit you, huh?